around again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because we live in a narcissistic society.
Well, I do. I don't know about anybody else. It's
Well,
like,
you're just one that has a cameraman.
yeah, exactly, exactly. It's like, oh, I'm so camera shy. Oh my god. Good morning, everyone. Wow, we're gonna give it a few minutes. Let everybody, the family, get on because we got bees. Wow, we got bees. Oh my goodness sake. Yeah, we got a kind of a day ahead of us. For those of you that are just joining, I'm Reed Booth, of course, Killer Bee Guy. We got Hosh on camera action and superhero status. Say good morning, Hosh.
Good morning, Hosh.
Oh, there he's back in the mood again. My goodness, he has expanding foam all around the rim.
I know, right? Right?
Well, Mel and
Now
Dan.
I'm anointed.
Well, it's anointed now.
Yes,
That's for damn sure.
yes.
Mel and Dan, your new suits are kind of not so new anymore, but they still work really well. You know, one of the fans asked us, "Do you, wash your suits, or do you use new ones each time?" Oh boy, no, they're really too expensive. We wash them. Wash. We can't wash all the attack pheromone off. It's ingrained. It's in this. It's not going to happen. But we wash them as much, once or twice a week. It depends on how gnarly they've gotten because, we have to let them dry overnight then. And so, of course, the expanding foam thing, which is a really good look on Hosh's net there. You guys will see it in a minute again. It's not washing off. It's expanding foam.
No,
Yeah.
it's a permanent fixture.
It's a permanent fixture. Expanding foam, when it starts to dry and stuff, it's impossible to get off. And so I always tell people, if you get it in your hair, you're gonna have to cut your head off. You ain't getting rid of that shit, that's for sure. So, but we're here in Sierra Vista in a very nice little old school residential neighborhood. And our buddy Bob here, I was out over 10 years ago to take care of some bees for Bob. Great folks, and of course, Bob is a member of the Frequent Buzzer Club, and he has new ones. These bees that we're dealing with, Hosh, are like a couple 100 yards away,
Yeah.
and they're on us.
Yeah.
We didn't bring these.
Well, there's plants. It's a
Well, that's
lovely
true.
little
There's plants,
neighborhood,
and of course-
there's
and
just flowers and
Flowers
trees
and
all
stuff,
over the
and
place. It's
flowers
clearly
and
very
bees, and I mean, it's just
a
they're
very
everywhere.
garden-minded
Thank God
neighborhood.
scorpions don't have wings, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I tell you. So let's go around here. I got to put up some caution tape because this is a place where people might walk their dogs and all that. We just don't need any kind of, anybody getting in trouble here. So we're going to do a little bit of caution taping. I mean, look at the flowers out. It's green. Kind of a poor excuse for a desert, isn't it?
Yeah, this is lovely, this neighborhood. A lot
Thank
of
you. Oh, the
beautiful
neighborhood.
trees.
Yeah, the neighborhood. This is lovely. Okay.
Yes, I'm having a lovely time with you, Reed.
Lovely. Okay, so, yeah, so the bees are under the shed here. Now, Bob is very smart about this. He knows when you first see him, get a nip on it. This is why this is such a good one for us to use to teach people because, and we got to make this as uneventful as possible because we all know how these damn things are. Yesterday, and Bob showed us a picture. It was about 2 or 3 times that big. I got to put up some caution tape.
Okay.
So, we really don't want anybody walking around anywhere here. So, we're going to go like. So, who we got with us, Osh?
Well, we got a lot of people.
Good.
Yeah, we've been suspended on TikTok.
They're spanking us and I can't sit down.
Yes, they're spanking us and I love it.
Ah, you're
Yes. Yeah, for whatever reason we got suspended on TikTok until May 25th. So, we just keep doing what we do on YouTube and Facebook, and here we are. Hey, what do you mean no safe word for spanking? Oh, yeah. Well, we tried to appeal it. I get what you're saying. But we tried to appeal it, but Yeah, I got bees just all over me here.
Yeah, they're all over me here. I mean, are they aggressive?
Not yet. But they're borderline. Yeah, they are thinking about it. So you can see there we got a nice big swarm here, and they want to move in. There's no question. It's just, what are they gonna do? Yeah, we will in just a second. Reed's putting up danger tape here. Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, the thing is about TikTok is a lot of it's automated. And all it takes is for a couple of people, and we have been, if somebody decides they don't like you, and there are people that don't like us, well, they'll report you. We've been reported for grooming on TikTok. That was a thing, and we had to appeal it, of course. But there are people out in the world that definitely don't love us, and so
Did you get a real close-up with that new camera?
I could capture. Yeah, I'm not capturing.
Live stream, I mean, will it focus
Uh-huh.
on the? Because I mean, those. Well, maybe not. They're kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
They're on the camera.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, never mind.
They're not stinging yet. Yeah.
Never mind. It's just that those cameras that Don sent us are so high quality.
Right.
You know, the cameras are so high quality. Hey, Don, if you're on, good morning. Our buddy Don Shar up there in Pennsylvania has been keeping us alive and looking good too.
Yeah, well, hold on, Reed. Let me get set up for that.
Oh, okay. It's just those cameras are so incredibly amazing that the close-up stuff on it is really awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good idea. Let's not do that. Good idea, I said to myself. Okay. So, looking at this, we're going to treat this like a swarm. There's got to be a crack under here where they went under. But I mean, these damn swarms being aggressive are kind of annoying. You want to see if you can get a good close-up of that? If you guys, I mean, the quality of these cameras that Don sent us is just astounding. Does that look good?
Mm-hmm.
Of course it does. And the bees look pretty good too. So Bob, our buddy that has these bees, he said yesterday it was about, oh my God, well we saw a picture, it was about 3 or 4 times the size. And they were all on the side here. Now, what they did was, most of them have gone in, and there's a bunch of them out, oh I think I can see, is it right underneath there is where they're going in?
Yeah.
Right by that pole.
Yes.
All right, so most of them moved in. They're brand new, and so thank you, Bob, for calling and getting this taken care of before they've been there for months. We got a call from a gal up in Sunsites just before we got here, and her husband had been attacked up on a roof taking care of bees for her mother. Or she was actually not taking care of bees, she was trying to get the swamp cooler going. And they didn't like that very much, so yeah, here we go. So we're going to treat this like a swarm. As in, yep, look at that. Yeah, I think they're coming and going under here somewhere. We're going to have to caulk the living hell out of it. But for now, you want to back that up, and I'm going to go ahead and,
do your thing.
And yeah, do my thing here. Mitigate the threat. So here we go. Now we're in a very residential area, so we can't be dicking around with this too much. But we have a lot lined up. We have to go rescue a hotel up. They're up in the soffit, and they've been there a while, and so we're going to have to cut out a soffit about 20 feet up. This is going to be interesting. Okay, this is our Fendona that you've seen us use. Fendona, whoa, Fendona. So of course this kills them on the spot.
And
I gotta find out how they're getting in.
We love singing to the bees
They love
the pesticides.
They love singing to us, and we love singing to them. All right, so keep that away from there. Of course, man, did we have to clean the lenses on the cameras after yesterday?
Oh
Holy
goodness!
shit, it was a nightmare.
It really was.
Because that thing, and So,
Well, they don't know what we encountered after Wilcox.
oh my God, we had to go to Elfrida, and we took a look at this tree and thought, you know what? It was late in the day. We were both wiped to all to hell, and we thought it was bees coming going out of a hole. Well, it turned out to be about 40 damned holes. And we thought, you know what? We're not even going to live stream it. We're not going to do nothing. We'll just make quick work of it.
Yeah, we didn't
Famous
have,
last
we had
words.
no signal there.
No, we had zero signal.
No
Oh,
signal
my
in
God.
Elfrida. Yeah, so we went for it, and it was good. We had four arms, 4 sets of hands.
Oh wait, we used so much spray adhesive.
Not
it
4
was
sets of
stupid.
hands,
It
4
was
hands.
just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh no, it was. I mean, we were up in this tree. It was hole after hole after hole.
Oh, it was a nightmare.
Yeah, it
Looks
really
like they
was.
might be right under here. Look at this.
Yeah.
See this?
Yeah.
So we got to. So the Fendona is a contact kill, and of course we got to watch for people walking their dog. But you know we have the police tape up, and people, when they see us now after this many years of doing this around this county, people are like, I think we should stay away.
Now you got one in your net yesterday.
Oh, I think you said right now. I was about to scream.
No,
like a
no.
little girl.
No,
I got one in
yesterday
my
he
net
got
on
one in
that-
his net.
Yeah,
It stung him on the neck.
it was a classic nightmare, and it got in my net because I didn't have my zipper closed well enough.
Yeah.
Here we go again. End
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
day, completely wiped and beat.
Yeah.
So we're just taking our time getting these guys knocked down and make this neighborhood safe. You know, we'll get a,
Well, I think.
I think
see
expanding
the
foam.
crack under there.
yeah, well, there's crack here, and also,
You wanna
oh,
go
look,
with
look at this, Posh. It's
What do you
open.
got?
Look at this.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Okay.
See, that was so covered in bees, I didn't know that was open.
Right.
Expanding foam.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to do our crack and crevice with the Fendona, which is a pyrethrin that kills on contact. And so we got to get rid of these little bastards.
All right. If you want to hold this, I'll go get the phone.
All right, that'd be awesome. And I'll keep knocking these little bastards down. So anyway, God, you guys, thanks for coming along again with our shenanigans. Posh is going to go get that, and I'm going to keep knocking these guys down. Bob, if you're out there, we're doing it, man. We're getting them. We're making it safe for Bob here in the neighborhood. But look at them pouring out of there now. You see how they're coming out of that crack that I just sprayed that Fendona in? That is, they're coming out not in attack mode. You see how they're kind of climbing up, and then some of them are dropping, some of them are taking off. They're going to die in the field, which is okay with me. Hell yeah. In fact, I might do another Fendona. So they moved in here, Bob. They moved up under the thing. And we're going to fill this up with expanding foam. Because part of the deal is, part of the guarantee is we seal the door.
Okay, you ready?
I kind of think so.
You want to hit him with more Fendona?
No, Fendona. Or is that the other song? My Fendona. All right. So Hosh is going to basically fill
All right,
that up.
here we go.
Yep. Fill that up with, you know, our favorite expanding foam, of course. Wow. I'll tell you guys, good morning. It's like, what the hell? We just never know from one moment to the next. After this, we have to go and get bees out of somewhere else. We have, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 lined up. I don't even know today. And then if we have the energy, we have to go up and rescue someone up in Sunsites, which is quite a drive, of course, but, you know, that's what we're here for. And then tomorrow, Hosh is heading off for a few days to his wedding. Right, Hosh?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Chiricahuas.
And so he's going to make sure that I have the directions so that when I think about going, I'll get a bee call.
Yes.
Anyway, so they're going to be doing that, and so all your guys are going to be stuck with me for a few days. But that's all right. I'll get the tripod out, and you can, you know, a couple of the fans said, "Oh, you'll be okay," and everything. It's not like I'm worried. I did this for 15 years alone, and then started hiring folks and all that, and now finally I have Hosh, and so that's a good thing. They had to go and get married, and anyway. But and of course they just had a baby a month ago, so it's 5 weeks now.
Yeah, well, more like 6.
He's graduating from college. What?
Weeks, yeah.
How fast does that go?
Yeah, he's doing great.
So he's doing great.
Yeah,
I
he was
guess.
smiling this morning.
Oh, he's smiling for the first time.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think the first time
Wow.
I've seen him. Yeah.
See, I'll be 65 and I still haven't smiled. Life is hard. I'm just disgusted. Anyway. So these guys, they were.
They were kind of in the process of moving in.
They
huh?
well, they were. No, it was done deal. I think that's good. We can
right.
go ahead and let that, because that's just that seals up that hole.
Yep.
Was there anything under the chain link over here? Maybe. Let me get up
Like
and.
another entrance?
Yeah. Yeah. We can brush the weeds out of the way, maybe.
Yeah. Let me.
We're done with that Fendona. Now it's going to be a spray adhesive deal when we make sure that, yeah. You might have to go in there. No, we'd have to climb over.
I could. I can go around, but.
Well, then I don't want to drag any bees over there.
You know what? I can do it from this side.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, if there's a hole.
There is.
Oh, well, then we're going to hit it, yeah. So Bob, the guy, this is Bob's place, and like I said, I was here about 10 years ago or more, and it was great that he's nipping this in the bud instead of, we get calls all the time, and one of the questions that I ask people is, of course, how long they've been there, and only a year. For God's sake, really? Only a year? I got to back up because I'm tired of that spray adhesive on the camera lenses. So, anyway, he's nipping in the bud. Now, there's still 7,000 to 10,000 bees that moved in there. That was a actual swarm that moved in. So, and they don't move in a dozen at a time. Everybody's got to realize that when they move in, it's the whole family. And I've seen a ball of bees the size of a basketball disappear into a hole the size of a pencil in 30 seconds. It was amazing, just one bee at a time, like pouring liquid in. So they're all over me right now too. See, even a swarm aggressive like this, I mean, what the hell is that about? It's horrible. Just ridiculous. So anyway, so glad you guys are with us. Let's see, I can't see anything. The glare and the light is too much, guys, but so now we're going to keep knocking these guys down. We're going to be getting, on and off the air here a few times today. Well, probably a lot of times, actually. So,
we got a lot of jobs lined up.
We got a lot of jobs lined up. Yeah, we have another one right after this. We are going to stop at Harbor Freight and pick up a couple things, but then we're going to be going over there. So within an hour, we'll see you guys again. But this is the first one of who knows what's going on today. I seriously doubt that anything is going to top what we did yesterday morning up at the truck stop in Wilcox. I kind of doubt it, and for those of you who are on YouTube,
and hopefully not that damn tree yesterday.
Oh Jesus, that was a nightmare.
Well,
yeah.
It's always fun, and it was the least fun.
The least
fun things.
On a scale of fun to fun, it was the least fun.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was in Elfrida, but they had already stung the neighbor's dog and a bunch of people, according to the neighbor, and he was a firefighter, a woodland firefighter. Yeah. So.
Fortunately, it looks like it all shook out. I mean, we filled that tree.
Oh, we filled that tree with so much expanding foam. It's a foamy tree now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a really old hive, and the bees were so mean it indicated a neighboring hive, which is when one hive gets riled up, they all get riled up because the attack pheromones are the same. That's looking really good, actually.
Yeah, you want to call it?
Yeah, well, let's give it a few minutes for for them to gather back up. We'll go over to the truck and hopefully not drag too many of these with us because they don't like us very much. Well, they don't like you anyway. Look at them all on Hosh.
Oh,
they hate Hosh. Oh, God. All right, thank you. So we'll leave the tape up, of course. And that went, yeah, smooth as snot, bee snot. Smooth as bee barf. All right, so we're going to wrap this up, and we're going to sign off here in a second. But we'll see you guys again in a little bit. Thanks for joining us on this little soiree. It's better a soiree than a sorry, right? Oh, God. All right, so we're going to be back in just a little bit. Like I said, we have a bunch of stuff lined up, including a big one. Of course, seems like a big one every damn day. Here in Sierra Vista at a motel. And we're going to make that safe. So they're up in a soffit about 22 feet up. And we have to pull that soffit down and remove comb. It's going to be exhausting because it's up and down the ladder endless times with buckets. And the guy who runs the place, he said, the best time to get here is after everybody checks out and anybody else checks in. Yes, thank you. You are totally right. So we're going to be there about noon. But we have either one or two in between. I got to look at the schedule and that we're going to be doing. So, welcome back, Killer Bee Nation. So, I just love having you guys. Thank you so much for coming along with us. It really, really means so much to us. And no, we don't have our cooling vests on yet. We're saving them for the big time. And Don, if you're on, they are down at the post office. But by the time we got back last night, of course, the window was closed. And by the time we left this morning, it hadn't opened. so it's small town shit, you know. And so when we go back to Bisbee today, we're going to pick those up and throw those puppies in the oven. The cooling vests that Don got us saved our lives, actually.
Oh, for that tree job?
Yeah, that tree job. Yeah, we didn't use them on the up in the truck stop in Wilcox on I-10 up there because we had a breeze and it was good enough. But you know, we'll use them when we can. But we're going to feel a lot more confident about using them more with the backup inserts that Don got us. And then Mel and Dan, there's been a few of the fans and family on Killer Bee Nation have said, "Did you have an Amazon wish list?" And this morning I was talking to Ocean. I was like, you know, actually, that's a really damn good idea because, like, even something as simple as spare camera cases, you know, for the cameras, can we use our cameras for the phones, of course, because we need to live stream. And so you need the SIM card or the eSIM and whatnot to do it. Well, I mean, you know, something like simple like that.
Yeah.
You know, just as simple as like camera cases, because that way, if they get too loused up or get coated with honey, we can just switch them out if we're busy doing bees and then clean everything up later. But anyway, that's for, you know, that's for future reference. Thank you guys so much. We're going to wrap this up and go to the next one.
Okay.
Yep. So love you guys. Of course, go to killerbeeguy.com and get some honey and say goodbye, Hosh.
All right. Now listen, everybody, you know, I gotta say it. If you got bees moving in under your shed, you know, you gotta call an exterminator. Killer bees are in all the lower 48 states. Don't try to do anything you see us do on your own. And don't try to go do it for money. If you're not licensed, that can be a problem. People watch our vids and then think that they're going to do this and make a paycheck or whatever. It's not good. Because if you're not licensed, you get sued, you hurt somebody, it'll ruin your life. So, you know, we're trained professionals. Don't do this at home. And, you know, call an exterminator if you got bees. Later on.